I've always baked since I was a little girl, really. You know, I've always loved baking, and obviously I love cake and things. So just went from there, just baking for friends and family, and everybody seemed to want them, especially cupcakes. So then I set up my website it was probably about a year ago now that I set up my website. And then it's just went from there, really. And the website, you know, was getting sort of better and getting more orders, and then I just thought, I'm just going to open a shop. And it just all happened by chance, really. I was driving down Cruise Road one day, saw this shop for let, and I thought, I'll just pop into the estate agents and you know, to have a look. And then within a week I'd signed the contract. So the actual shop itself was literally months before I went from I'm having a shop to opening a shop. I used to work in the Heath Hospital as a nurse, so I gave up my career in that to come and do this. So a bit of a gamble. I love nursing, and I miss, because I used to do children's nursing and I miss the children, but it's a lot of responsibility, and obviously when you're nursing, if something goes wrong it could be serious, whereas if something goes wrong here I just make another cake. I do it on my own most of the time. I do get sort of voluntary help from my brother, my mum, that sort of thing, my mother-in-law, and obviously my husband, but most of the time I do it on my own, and I'm sort of working 18-hour days at the moment, 7 days a week, so it's really hard work, you know, but it's just a different hard work though, because you know that everything that you put in, you're going to get back out of it eventually, so it seems worth it. Yeah, it's getting better every day, really. I think as people are getting to know about us, the better it's getting. Like, we did a Christmas market last week down the bay, and we were there for 4 days, and this week now people have been coming to the shop because they saw us down the bay, you know, so I think it's just that word of mouth thing. Everybody needs to know we're here. So and people are starting to come back now, which is fantastic. It's more, I'd say, equal at the moment. We're getting a lot of people coming in buying boxes to take away, and at the moment the orders are just on the increase every day, really. So people are seeing us through our website and then contacting me for orders then, so it is sort of equal at the moment. I don't know, cupcakes just seem to be an affordable luxury, you know, because you get this little piece of heaven and it costs, you know, £2 for one, and I think £2 is the sort of money you have in your pocket, you know. It's not something you have to go to the cash machine for, and it's just that little piece of like, this is really nice, this is luxury, and it's like a treat, isn't it? But you can afford it still, you know. My cupcakes, I would just describe them as sort of simple and elegant, you know. I don't go mad with the toppings, and, you know, I just try to make them look pretty, look beautiful, and I think they speak for themselves, you know. You don't need to overdress them, because when you taste them, you know they taste good, and then try and use the best ingredients that I can find, you know, use sort of seasonal fruit and that sort of thing, and then, like I said, those sort of ingredients just speak for themselves, really. If you've got good ingredients, then you can't go wrong then with your cakes, you know, they'll always taste nice. We're bringing out some new Christmas flavours as well, so hopefully it'll get more popular. We got gingerbread, cinnamon and orange, cranberry and white chocolate, and the other one is mixed spice and fruit, you know, like Christmas cake, that sort of flavour. They'll be coming out in a couple of days in December. Up with new flavours and things, just to make it more interesting, you know. I changed my flavours on a daily basis, just so everybody, you know, if you get regulars coming in, there'll always be something new for them to try, you know. They kind of suit everybody, really. And even for orders, you know, you get orders for a first birthday, and then orders for like a 50th or an 80th birthday, you know, it just suits everybody, I think. Generally women, I would say. It's just something about sweet things and women, isn't it? But surprisingly, we do get quite a few men coming in, and they're the ones that tend to buy like gift boxes. So I don't know if they're buying them for, you know, ladies and things, but they do get more men, and even groups of male students coming in. So I think they are quite versatile for both sexes. I would say the students are probably only half the amount of people that we have in total, and then the other half just seem to be sort of mums and children or people from offices around, and a lot of people make a trip to come here as well now. Next things for us here are going to be afternoon tea. That's in the pipeline for the next few weeks. We'll be having afternoon teas, probably just a couple of afternoons a week to start off with, you know, with 3-tier stands and all little treats, everything homemade, little sandwiches, that sort of thing. And then the other thing is the cupcake decorating workshops as well. We're going to do them sort of once or twice a month of an evening, and just do like a basic class, you know, how to decorate, how to make buttercream, just the sort of basics. And then obviously if that's successful, then we might do an intermediate when it's a bit more skilled with like sugar paste modelling and that sort of thing, you know. I had a lady yesterday that's already booked 2 spaces, even though we haven't even started the classes yet. So yeah, there's a lot of interest. Oh, definitely, yeah, never say never. Yeah, you know, the thing is, I don't want it to go too big though, because this shop is my baby. And I think if you get too big, then it gets too sort of, well, commercialised really, and then it's not personal, is it? So we'll never know. There might be another